terrific front court matchup tonight. Chris, you were the prototypical 4 when you played. Who was the toughest power forward you had to defend?
Okay, I'm going to give you the same answer I always have. When I was in the West Coast, any given week, this is who I had to guard in a week's time. Tim Duncan, Garnett, Nowitzki, Rasheed Wallace, Robert Horry, it's Karl Malone. That was all in the West Coast, and I think I played in the golden era of power forwards, and so I would just say put all their names in the hat, pick one out, and that's who was the toughest, because it was like that every night.
Hall of Famers, including yourself. Look at Cleveland's starting group. The duo inside, Love and Thompson. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. And it's Garland in at the point. Now here's Horford. In the corner, Simmons with it. Clock at 4. Shot from the wing. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Simmons got the opening basket of the game for Philadelphia. Garland with it. Simmons is there. Ball's knocked loose. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Embiid trying to break loose. Now here is Horford. D right on him. Pass to Harris. Fires the 3. The shot that time not on target. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Sexton. The teardrop falls in.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
And they double up Simmons. Embiid in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Sexton. Love trying to break loose.
Oh, you can't be careless around Horford. Throw up a weak shot around him, he'll send it back.
And slam dunk by Harris.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Garland. 5 to shoot. Here's Osman. Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Simmons finds Richardson. Here's Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. Harris misses. The Cavaliers trail by 5. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist from Harris.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
To end the run. And another miss by Cleveland.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now it's handed over to DA, who was able to talk with Coach Brett Brown.
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those 2 things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, it didn't sound like he thought they could.
Thanks, David. And the Cavaliers this summer selecting point guard Darius Garland with the 5th overall pick. The second-year man, Colin Sexton, already on the roster. Greg, how do you see the fit between these 2 players?
Well, I mean, both are 6'2". The questions will come at the defensive end of the floor. Offensively, both show great promise as shooters, very scoring-minded guards, reminiscent possibly of a Lillard-McCollum pairing for the Blazers, which could be a roadmap for the Cavs.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Sexton. To stop the drought. They grab their own miss. Here's Thompson. Back to Love. And another shot. Thompson right side. 6 on the shot clock. The wide open look here for Garland. And another miss by Cleveland.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Horford trying to free himself up. Harris's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Back to Simmons. Left side, Harris. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Horford. Garland, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now here is Harris. Here's Horford. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Well, we knew that Tobias Harris would be one of the big names during free agency this past summer.
Wasn't a lot of speculation for him when free agency hit. Ends up staying with the Sixers, and I think it makes sense for both sides, and he fits nicely next to Embiid.
And Thompson kicks to Osman. Back to Thompson. And here is Garland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Now here's Simmons. 8-point game. Pass to Harris. There's the triple. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Harris has got 5.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Garland with it, working on Horford. Garland with the bucket. Philadelphia leading by 9. Richardson outside. Outside, Simmons. Shoots from 12. Kept alive. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
You can't let Simmons roam free on the offensive board. He's adept at burning the defense with his athleticism.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Larry Nance is checked in for the Cavaliers. That one misses for Simmons. Players have different ways of leading. Some guys, Chris, are loud and fiery. Others let their play do all the talking. What was your approach?
Well, Kevin, it depended on what situation I was in. When I was in Sacramento, I could be the quiet, fiery guy that led through my actions because Vlade was more of a vocal guy, and we had a really good spirited team, so I didn't need to do much besides what we did in practice. In my younger days, when you want to win, you want to get out there, and maybe everyone doesn't have the sense of urgency that you do. You're a little bit more vocal, but I've always believed that the best leaders, no matter how well they communicate or anything else, the best leaders lead by example. And if you're telling everyone what to do and you're not doing it, usually it falls on deaf ears. So go out there and do it by example first, and everybody will follow.
Good advice. Now, here's Garland, following the miss by Josh Richardson. They double him with Horford. On the wing, Nance. Simmons pulls it in. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Richardson, no luck.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And for the Sixers, the health of their draft picks has been a story. Zaire Smith, Markelle Fultz, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, all missing significant time with injury.
Health continues to be a key for them, GA. Embiid in particular, he's missed some games last year, missed some back-to-backs. He's 7'2". You just hope his knees could withstand the grind. They got to keep him going to reach their goal.
That free throw good from Kevin Love.
Love's been a reliable, durable player for a long time in this league, a contributor year in and out.
A different look now for Cleveland. Porter comes in for Jetty Osman, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. He hits both from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now Richardson still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Simmons. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Dellavedova with the ball. Love outside. He kicks it to Sexton. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Nance. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Beautiful vision from the 6'10" forward. I mean, Love is skilled at making precise passes.
The pass to Richardson. The jump hook. He can't hit that time. Good D by Love.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Richardson.
You gotta respect how Love moves close into the rim. Skilled at drawing fouls and getting to the line.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw good from Kevin Love. And coming into this season, questions about whether the Sixers could retain their star players. Well, Greg, they shuffled the decks, but they still have great talent.
Swapping in Al Horford for Jimmy Butler, Josh Richardson for J.J. Redick. The Sixers still in the mix to come out of the East.
Both free throws good from Love. Philadelphia leading by 4. And it's Simmons penetrating. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
3-pointer. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harris inside, guarded by Porter. Here's Korkmaz. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Dellavedova, the pass to Nance. They double him with Horford. Dellavedova kicks to Clarkson. And another miss by Cleveland.
Playing the revenge card right there. Trying to get those 3 points right back. Didn't work.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And so it's Dellavedova. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Dishes it to Clarkson. Fires the three. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
You know Clarkson loves to drive, but he's also improving from distance.
Here's Korkmaz. And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I'm not really sure I've ever seen a center who could play bully ball in the paint, then step out and hit the three, then give you the handles in the mix like Joel Embiid. I mean, him and Boogie Cousins are really the only two that come to mind.
And that one misses. And even though Embiid has that deep range, he prefers to throw his weight around inside.
And he should, Kevin. And at times, the lack of spacing has forced him to step outside. I mean, he's as gifted as you can get on that block. I mean, you got to get him the ball down there with space to work.
Scotty's checked in for the 76ers.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Dellavedova finds Love. Now, here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. Back to Love. Shot clock at 6. It's Porter outside. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. And Love gets it to go. Love's got 6 points.
Oh, you got to put a body on Kevin Love. He's incredible at getting the position he needs on the board.
Pass to Scott. Back to Korkmaz. Embiid against Clarkson. Embiid kicks to Simmons. Embiid dishes to Simmons. Left side, Scott over Nance. And it falls over the rim and in. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Clarkson looking for an opening. There's 39 seconds left in the first. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Now here is Harris. He has 5. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist from Tobias Harris. And now an 11-point 76ers lead. Well, the Cavaliers shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Dellavedova, the pass to Porter. Pass to Clarkson. Shoots it up. And he nails the jumper. 5 points in the game.
Nice ball handling by Clarkson. Good shooter off the dribble.
A 3 from Simmons. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
And so it's Philadelphia up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about making a quick transition to the United States.
Not knowing English, obviously at the beginning, it was a little bit hard to express myself. Obviously, I can speak English perfectly now, so that's a plus, and I'm just being myself.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, Hands and Love are the bigs. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Matthew Dellavedova, and it's Porter in at the 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. Now Scott, following the three-point attempt by Kevin Love. Goes up from the top of the key. That one, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Now here is Dellavedova. Clarkson on the wing. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, what a terrible foul there. The shot clock winding down, and he ends up bailing out the offense with a silly foul.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Here's Dellavedova. He tries for 3. Nance finds Thompson. He shoot again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't think Thompson is outstanding at using his body? Look at this, a muscular presence who picks up fouls well.
We've seen this explosion of Canadian players in the NBA. And really, Tristan Thompson led that way. The 4th pick back in 2011, Thompson was, at that point, the highest drafted Canadian in NBA history.
That free throw good from Thompson. And Thompson may have led the way for Canadians. But as far as where the league is going, Greg, he's a throwback player.
I mean, a rebounder and rim runner. His game is built on toughness and hustle.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds, a more than capable defender.
All players look for an edge, Chris. For example, certain guys are just so deceptive with the ball in their hands. I mean, you're always looking for whatever can give you that advantage.
2 of the best. Players and people can complain as much as they want, but Harden getting to the line is genius because he knows how you're guarding him, and basically you got to stay away from him to guard him because he's so skilled. And by the way, Curry does the same thing, and Curry, one of the smaller players in the league, but always finding a way to take the contact, take the bump, but to get the scoring up. And I think as a fan, for me, I know as a fan for me, it's fun watching the cat and mouse game between the offensive player and the defender, seeing who can get the best of each other while involving the ref.
They just control their bodies so well. They know exactly what they need to do to get that call.
And it's all on the spur of the moment. I mean, this is all on the fly. Such genius to watch play.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Porter. And it's Garland in for Matthew Dellavedova. That one is no good. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Osman, the pass to Thompson. There's the dish to Garland. Right wing from the arc. And it's Osman missing.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without foul.
Shoots the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Clarkson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Clarkson's got 7 points.
This is why you like the size in the backcourt, if you can get it. I mean, Clarkson able to take the hit and complete the play.
Passes it to Simmons. Right side, Scott. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Both teams will make substitutions. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Sexton kicks to Garland. Back to Sexton. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. He's got 8.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Here's Thibault. Back to Scott. Lock at 6. Over Sexton. Scott, good. And the 76ers lead by 11.
Good job taking advantage of the size mismatch. There's no way that jumper's getting blocked.
Here's Osman. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Garland, a three-pointer is right on target.
Well, he's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Back to Richardson. Embiid against Thompson. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Nance. Nance has got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, Nance in position.
And I'll tell you, Nance can score. He rebounds it, has the versatility to switch 1 through 5, does a lot for this team.
Ennis taking his time here. The pass to Embiid. Over Thompson. And here's Ennis. And Thompson sends it back.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Osman. He dishes it to Thompson. Back to Osman. Nice D from Scott. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Thibault. It's good. Here's Garland. He's got 5. To the inside. Here's Thompson. Here's Nance. Scott pulls it in.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
It's Richardson on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Count that bucket. And now it's a 10-point 76ers lead.
Well, what you get with Horford is a guy who reads defense as well. I mean, he takes what's there.
Garland dishes to Sexton. Down low. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Sexton.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Richardson the pass to Thibault. Puts up a 3. Scott kicks to Horford. Second shot opportunity, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
The focus from Horford, I mean, just shrugging off the foul for the and-one finish.
And Greg, Al Horford over the summer opting out of a contract with Boston, the final year with the Celtics. A bit of a surprise to fans.
You know, Horford said he wanted to test free agency. Talks between him and Boston abruptly ended, was wooed by several teams, but ultimately signed on with the Sixers.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Harris has checked in. On the free throw, no good. You know what, Chris? Speed at any position is so vital. Who are the fastest big guys in the game right now that you admire and just can't believe how they go baseline to baseline?
Oh, but the first one that comes to mind is Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a Greek freak, but he's a freak of nature in basketball. His speed, his length, his athletic ability. You love seeing him. And I say a close second, Anthony Davis. And don't forget about Willie Cauley-Stein. I mean, a lot of guys that love running the floor and put that pressure on the defense every time by getting out.
Pass to Osman. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Scott's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Richardson. And too long on the shot.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that. And I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Here's Thibault. The Cavaliers making the shot. The 76ers with another miss.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Oh, Nance in position. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Love's check in for Nance. Here's Sexton. No good on the quick three. The 76ers leading by 5. Pass to Horford. Here's Thibault. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Four on the clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Scott, good.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Now Garland. He's got 8. Kicks it to Sexton. To the middle. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's exceptional focus. You can't throw off Love. Fantastic at keeping his balance and powering through.
He's had 4 chances at the line. Made them all. Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Selected with the 8th pick back in the 2018 draft, Colin Sexton, the main reward for the Cavs after the Kyrie Irving trade.
Sexton wearing the same number 2 jersey as Irving doesn't feel the need to measure up to expectations created by Kyrie. Cavs fans, though, hope he does.
A nice shot by Harris.
Oh, man, the awareness and the IQ of Horford looks so adept at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Now, here's Garland. Richardson covering. With the teardrop, and it's sent back by Horford. Richardson with it. No points in the game yet for him. Harris, right side. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
An aggressive move by Harris. A little contact there. He just powers through it.
To the paint. Here's Love. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Oh, doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
Passes to Horford. 1:36 left to play here in the 2nd quarter. That one falls. And 11 points for Tobias Harris.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now, here's Sexton. 8 points for him. Thompson passes to Garland. And there's the pass to Love. And stolen by Richardson. Lays it up and banks it in. Richardson's got his first basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They double him with Horford. Inside, and Thompson throws it down.
Look, this is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
Thibault, the pass to Richardson. Harris kicks to Richardson. Just 5 to shoot, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here's Garland. Defense right on him. Pass to Sexton. Hits it from 3-point range. Sexton's got 11 points.
You have to honor Sexton's jump shot. He has a strong grasp for when to let it fly.
From deep 3-point range. No good on the last second attempt there. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. 76ers lead by 8. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, what needs to happen in the third quarter to get this game under control?
We got to get multiple stops. You know, our coach keeps track on the back of the bench of, you know, consecutive stops. So coming out the second half, we got to get multiple stops, multiple efforts. And then, you know, on offense, just got to execute.
Yeah, those multiple stops are how you get runs going. Thanks, Tristan. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 17 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
Well, Kenny knows about this. I used to do this to his team all the time. Take advantage of you down low. Mismatch. Barbecue chicken alert. Make good entry passes. That led to some good looks. Obviously, a lot of points. When you control the paint, Ernie, you control the game. I was the master of controlling my paint. Shaquille Kiss.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Cleveland?
They just gave up way too many good looks from the three-point line. That means either you haven't followed the game plan correctly or you're not executing it correctly. Either way, it's wrong. So from the looks of the first half, they need to aggressively close out on shooters to close this gap and the score.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Ben Simmons in this game. He's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
The 76ers leading by 8. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half.
Oh, I love the tenacity that Harris plays with a ridiculous dunker off the drive.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Simmons. Pass to Garland. Back to Love. 6 to shoot. Here's Sexton. Thompson. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Richardson outside. Lets it go from the wing. Again, Philadelphia.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Garland, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense, forcing this man into a difficult attempt.
Now here's Simmons. 17 points in the game. Harris's shot is good.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Now here's Garland. Tight defense on him. They double team Love. Baseline try. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
No good from Simmons.
Wow, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found a mark. It's been a good start for them.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. And the first one at the line is good.
A triple-double machine. I mean, Ben Simmons surpassed by only the great Oscar Robinson with the pace he's piling him up.
Good on both. And you look at the all-around impact of Ben Simmons, already a star and an all-star. You know what, Chris? If he adds a jump shot, how good do you think he can be?
Whoa. Some say you better polish up that MVP trophy. I mean, perimeter shooting, the only thing he really lacks.
Now here's Simmons. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Second chance shot, kicks it out to Richardson. Offensive rebound, Embiid. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. The Cavaliers have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Here's Richardson. He's got 6. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And the shot goes down.
Playing to his strengths on the offensive end. Simmons, I mean, an added bonus whenever he catches fire.
And Cleveland turns it over again.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Korkmaz checked in for Richardson. And then for Cleveland, Nancy's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Clarkson comes in for Sexton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. Here's Korkmaz. To the inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. Embiid finds Horford. Shot clock at 6. 18 feet out. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 14. And here is Dellavedova. To the right side. Love draws the double. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid.
and you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Cavaliers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And Philadelphia making a change here. Ennis is checked in. That one misses.
Well, you look at the career of Tobias Harris, and boy, he's bounced around a bit. Has never slowed his development or production, though. You put him anywhere, and he'll find a way to help his team.
And so here's Cleveland. 76ers getting the bucket. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Clarkson. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made tonight. They've limited turnovers. That's helped them grow this lead and keep it.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. And with Harris, he's been moved so many times. You know what, Greg? You forget he's still quite young.
Yeah, I mean, he really is just starting to enter what should be the prime of his career. Has improved every offseason and is a great rebounder and scorer.
Shot clock at 3. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Harris. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And stolen by Harris. The 76ers with another miss.
I like what he was trying to do. Shaking the D with the fadeaway. Tough look.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Listen, you better keep Love away from the boards. He's amazing at timing these putback dunks.
No one near him. And he hits the jump shot. Korkmaz has got 8 points. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Here's Dellavedova. Love looking around. Lets the 3 fly. Can't hit that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Simmons passes to Embiid. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And you look at Joel Embiid, maybe the best two-way big man Chris in the NBA today. If there's anything he needs to work on, what would that be?
Well, I still think that there's room for growth as far as his playmaking. I mean, Kevin, he's going to command double teams on a nightly basis. So it's all about taking advantage of the defense for sending that extra man.
The Cavaliers trail by 19. Now Clarkson, 7 points in the game. Love outside. Drills it from outside. 16 points for him.
I admire the quickness. Love's catch and shoot, Jay, is instant. Out of his hands in a second's notice.
Korkmaz passes to Simmons. Dishes to Embiid. Here's Korkmaz. Banked in off the glass. Korkmaz has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Porter's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Dellavedova with the ball. Down low and stolen by Harris. To the middle, there's Embiid, and it goes down 2 points. Embiid's got 12 in the game.
And what a baller this guy is, the big fella, Embiid. I mean, he welcomes getting physical and overwhelms the defense with his size and muscle.
Now here's Nance, picked off in midair. Goes up, trips down the breakaway slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right, a great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh yeah, bang, bang, an impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Dellavedova with the ball, guarded by Simmons. Dellavedova scanning the floor. Clock at 6. The kick out to Porter. Over Ennis. Porter, no luck. The 76ers leading by 22. Pulls from the top of the key. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Clarkson. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Simmons. Passes it to Korkmaz. Outside for Simmons. Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Clarkson. Goes back up. Nice D from Porter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. There's the pass to Clarkson. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Nice jump shot. Good.
Excellent setup by Clarkson. I mean, hits his teammate where he could do something with it.
Outside, Simmons. Back to Embiid. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Clarkson. 7 points in the game. Love draws the double. It's stolen by Harris. To the paint. Here's Ennis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Poked away, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Mike Scott's checked in for Philadelphia. Now, here's Clarkson. Defense is right there, and it's good. 2 points. Clarkson's got 9.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they struggle as a whole.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Nance. Up top, Dellavedova. Guarded by Simmons. Porter looking it over. Pass to Love. 4 on the shot clock. Jacks up a three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Korkmaz. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. He's got 14.
Great D. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
The Cavaliers shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Here's Clarkson. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Harris. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And this is why I like seeing Love close to the basket, because there's no stopping. He can flush it every time when he's got great position.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Harris. Over Nance. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Now here is Dellavedova. Shoots over Scott, and Love gets it to go. Love's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You got to give Love credit. Even when the defense is present, he stays zoned in on the rim.
And so it's Philadelphia finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Back to the action after this word. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer. Has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. The duo inside, Love and Thompson. And it's Porter at the 3. Thompson. Yes, that goes in.
Thompson is a strong big man. He's amazing at fending off defenders.
The 76ers leading by 22. Simmons dishes to Richardson. Pass to Horford. Stolen by Thompson. Lets it go. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Now here's Richardson. He kicks to Simmons. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And Cleveland making a change here. Osman's checked in. Outside, Simmons. Passes it to Scott. And finished off by Scott.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Cavaliers shooting 43% for the game. That's tipped. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Here's Horford. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And it's 8 points for Al Horford.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Garland, no good. Philadelphia's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. It's 6 of 13. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Well, maybe not the most well-known player in the league, but Josh Richardson has been a big source of offense, and Greggy's done it for a while now.
A bit of a specialist, but Richardson has no problem putting up and making threes.
And the first one drops.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
So both teams making some changes here. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Sexton with it. And it's Richardson picking him up. On the wing, Thompson. There's Garland. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Horford. Here's Thibault. Burke kicks to Richardson. Good D by Thompson.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And stolen by Richardson.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum. Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
Now here's Burke. Here's Thibault. Tries from 16, and it's Wade with the rebound. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his third foul of the game. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Al Horford. And then for Cleveland, Alfonso McKinney comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's Brandon Knight in for Garland. To the middle, here's Wade. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And the 76ers making a change here. Smith is checked in. And both free throws good for Wade. And it's the 76ers with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Smith surveying the D. The pass to O'Quinn. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. And that one falls for O'Quinn. And so O'Quinn nails both of them. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Knight finds Thompson. Over to the wing. And stolen by Burke. Here's the floater. That one, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Sexton, covered by Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Thompson with the tip. Out tonight, three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Here's Thibault. Inside, here's Burke. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Here is Knight. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Knight's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Here's Thibault. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Cook, he's checked in for Thompson. Six on the shot clock. Here's Thibault. On the miss, not the best shot selection there.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Knight passes to Cook. Here's McKinney. Wade outside. From deep. No good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Smith outside. Pass to Scott. Here's Thibault. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland. Tipped away. And here is Burke. Clock at 4. Outside, Scott. The dish now to Smith. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Cavaliers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. McKinney passes to Knight. To the left wing. Puts it up. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Now, here is Smith. Back to Burke. To the wing right side. Here's O'Quinn. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. And here's Knight. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Floats one up.
Yeah, easy call.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half.
Korkmaz, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And he sinks the second. Philadelphia's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Smith dishes to Scott. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Knight. Kicks it to Dellavedova. Here's McKinney, and it's good from the elbow. Now Burke. Pass to Scott. Back to Burke. Passes it to O'Quinn. Launches a three. But they recover it. The second chance effort. Tries yet again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First one falls for him. Harris is checked in for Mike Scott. And so O'Quinn nails both of them. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Dellavedova with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Harris. From 15 feet away, here's O'Quinn. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Harris's shot is off. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Now here is Dellavedova, guarded closely. Here's Cook. Korkmaz grabs the miss.
It doesn't take much to impact his shot. I mean, even at point-blank range.
Knocked away. One-on-one here. Here's Dellavedova to the left side wing. Here's McKinney. His three-pointers off the mark. Philadelphia's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Harris outside. Back to Burke. 6 to shoot. For 3, Smith sinks the triple. Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
Here's McKinney, guarded by Harris. McKinney, no good. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. 1:37 left in the fourth. Harris outside. And the jumper is on the mark. Harris has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Tobias Harris.
Well, he was the agitator, bothering everybody with his defense, coming up with steals. I mean, making sure they were never able to get comfortable as long as he was out on the floor.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Porter's checked in. Burke finds Harris. From deep three-point range. No good on the shot. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Outside, Porter. He dishes it to Wade. Now the pass to Knight. Hangs home the trifecta. Here's Burke. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. Dishes it to Smith. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harris. O'Quinn trying to free himself up, but he recovers it. Fades away. Harris's shot is off. Now, here is Knight. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Al. You guys do it as a 5-man unit on the floor. How did you come together for this win?
Just taking good shots on offense, trying to, getting stops on defense. We challenged every shot. We just played hard tonight.
Great effort and a big win, Al. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.